Yeah, I'm super happy with my performance today, happy to get this win, and yeah, it was just incredible atmosphere out there. Was really enjoying every minute being there.
Okay, who would like to get started?
Congratulations. You seemed a little annoyed at 2-2, and then you won 10 out of 12 games. What changed?
Oh, okay, 2-2. I thought like, no, doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, it's the beginning of the game. You're kind of like trying to figure out the rhythm of the opponent, just trying to figure out the speed and everything. And I was kind of like a little bit off, and then I get used to her rhythm, to her speed, and yeah, after that I start feeling my game much better.
After that emotional final in Rome, how do you feel about these first 2 wins?
I mean, yeah, final in Rome was really emotional. It was tough match. She played incredible tennis, and going here, I was still a little bit emotional about those 2 finals. But it's another tournament, and we start everything from the beginning. And I knew that those matches would not affect my game here. So yeah, just happy with these 2 great level matches.
Next question.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm from South America, where you have a lot of fans also looking for your performances. I would like to know how you manage in between the matches when the weather is not helping so much, and to get focused for such a high level of the game.
You know, that's the little advantage we get as the top players, because we play on the big stadiums with the roof. So I knew that no matter what the weather going to be, I'm gonna play my match, and that's really helpful. And it's it's helped to manage the energy, because it's really tough when the weather is like that and you play on the outside courts, and it feels like you're wasting your energy during the day going on and off the court, and that's really tough. And I'm really lucky to play on such beautiful courts and have this knowledge that I'm gonna finish the match no matter what.
And what do you do, or what you cannot do, to lose this energy? Do you read? Do you look some TV, some movie, or just rest and sleep and wait?
I mean, I would just prefer spend some time with my team, play Uno, just kind of like separate myself from from the conditions and you cannot control. You have zero control on. So I would just prefer to have a little fun with my team.
Any more questions? I know go to Charlie. Yeah, and then Greg. Yeah.
Hi there. You touched on it there, and I know you've said before you don't watch loads of tennis. During a tournament like this, how do you balance that? Do you find that you do watch some? Obviously, you need to prepare a bit. Like, how do you balance that?
You mean like overall, just tennis?
Yeah. When you're not playing, are you kind of still watching both?
Well, I mean, obviously, I watched Nadal and Zverev match. I watched Alcaraz yesterday, so I still watch some tennis, some great matches. And just like Paula told on the media, I watched her a lot. I really do. That wasn't a joke. So yeah, I watched some. Huh?
How come? Why is she the one?
She's my favorite. I love her so much. I love to see her play, and she's a really great fighter. So it's always great matches. And yeah, but overall, I'm just trying to separate myself from tennis, just to have kind of like time off, and I spend this. This one day we have just to, of course, I practice, but then the rest I try to go for a good dinner, like try to enjoy the city, maybe not in this weather, but overall. So I would just prefer to relax and separate from tennis.
Speaking of Paula, she's up 6-5, serving. Mm-hmm. She broke.
Yeah.
What would it be like to play her?
Yeah, it's always tough to play your friend, your really best friend on tour, I would say. It's always tough, but we know how to manage that. We know how to separate court and life. So it's always great battles, great fights against her, and I always enjoy playing against her. So we kind of we're good to separate things.
And speaking of watching tennis, did you see any of the match between Iga and Naomi?
Yeah, I watched yesterday. I watched the end of the match, and yeah, it was just incredible to see Naomi back on the top level. She played really great tennis, and it was incredible to see Iga save that match. And yeah, it was great level match. And yeah, of course, I watched that one.
Okay, we'll do a couple more. Tumaini? Yeah.
I'm just curious, how did you and Paula actually become friends on the tour?
I think everything started like 3 years ago on tie-break tennis in Los Angeles. That's how we. That's how we get to know each other, and then we play doubles in Miami, and since that time we became close to each other.
It seems like a lot of the top players here nowadays are friendly, but in the past that wasn't the case, you know, with Serena and Maria.
Yeah.
When you first came on the tour, did you think it was possible to be friends with your rivals? Or
I would say that at the beginning I was so close, and I thought that this is the way everything is. Like everyone is just like kind of like off, and like you cannot be friends with anybody. But then with time, with experience, you kind of figure out stuff, and you're getting good with each other. And I would say that right now, top 10 players, we're all good with each other, and there is no like. Like this kind of like big fights in between, like, I mean, outside of court. Of course, on court we're opponents, but off court we can talk, we can have fun. Not like we're best friends, but it's not like something, tough. How to say, something crazy, like intense, exactly.